Welcome back to another episode of 40 Things I Have Learned on My Road to Being 40. So today I want to talk about just the idea that people will hurt you and you have to be willing to release the offenses. And I know I spoke previously about not being a hypocrite and not expecting perfection from people. And I think a part of that is just the fact that sometimes people hurt us and we hold on to that hurt, where the scriptures clearly let us know that, you know what, that we have to forgive our brothers and our sisters. And just as Christ forgave us, that we are to forgive one another. In Colossians 3, it tells us, right, that we're to easily forgive offenses. So I really think about this, and I think one of the things that I'm learning that helps me to release the offense and to recognize when people hurt me, as they will, because we're human, right? And we live in a fallen world, and sometimes we will hurt each other, whether or not it's intentional or unintentional. So one of the things that I have learned to just kind of help me in the process to help to release the offense is to not constantly rehearse the offenses. I think sometimes we find comfort when people hurt us to retell the story to others, because you want people to kind of be drawn into the story and to empathize with you and say, yes, I can't believe that they would do this to you. But what I realize is that the more I rehearse the offense, the more it set fire to that offense, and the more I would relive what happened, and it made it difficult for me to really forgive the person that offended me. So here it was, on one hand, I'm praying, God, help me to release the offense, help me to forgive this individual that offended me. And then as soon as I, had somebody's ear, I would retell the story of what the person did to offend me. Well, it's almost like I would go back and undo my prayers, because I wasn't working towards forgiving the offender. So it's not like a magical thing. Forgiveness is not something that just magically happens. It's not, I pray and ask the Lord to help me to forgive, and then I go on my merry way. I have to put some skin in the game. I have to participate in that healing. I have to participate with what God is trying to do in me, in helping me to release the offense. And a part of that, again, is not rehearsing it over and over again. And I think another thing that we need to, that I actually am learning, is that I can't use the offense and magnify that and lose sight of all the other good things that I see about the individual that may have offended me. Sometimes we can magnify the bad about a person, and we miss out on all the other great things that's there that far outweigh the offenses. So it's a process, and I'm learning this. I would love to say that I have mastered this concept or this truth, but I have not. But I am learning, and I want to learn and continue to go in this direction of recognizing that people will hurt me, but I must be willing to release the offense and to not just magnify the bad about the person, but choose to magnify the good. All right, you be blessed.